afternoon at this point, right? Because most of you, I believe, are in the East Coast, Northeast Coast, maybe. Anyway, it's noon somewhere, and it's 9 where I'm at. How you doing? Welcome to the desert. I'm in the desert. How about that palm tree, huh? Welcome. So I'm clearly doing something totally different. I have to make some announcements. Number one, if you guys need a coffee or have a coffee, here's to you, because that's the whole vibe I'm having back here. Okay. Right? It's a whole different vibe. So I'm not even going to try. I tried last Tuesday to kind of recreate what I normally do in a different location. And oh my God, the troubleshooting, the deciding. And then finally, even when I got okay, I made up like that I was going to do it outdoors and it was going to be here. And then I was like, you know how you can't see the laptop and stuff in the sun. So here I am. Then I'm like, I know what you're thinking. For all you Tom hashtag HOG lovers, gang, won't do it. Will not do it in this outdoor setting. Got it. We got to keep it. We got to keep it like we've been doing it, right? Because I want no distraction, and this is just too beautiful. You know what I mean? So I want to enjoy this with you. Cup of coffee, the environment, this place. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds. Oh my God. They literally sing here. These birds sing. I got to figure them out. I think they're canaries because they remind me of the canaries from the Canary Islands that a lot of Spanish people have, especially in the south of Spain. If you've heard of canary, you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, I'm in an enchanted area. I'm not kidding you. Butterflies nonstop, all kinds of colors. I know. I know. I don't know if you knew, but I'm whimsical. Like I'm rough and hardcore, right? I'm an anomaly. We all already know that. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Great to have you. If you've been here before, welcome back, my love. If you're back, it's because somehow we're connected. You get it. Oh my God. Do you guys read some of the comments people leave? There was this one comment from my last video from Tuesday about the whole Andrew Tate thing. And I didn't respond yet because I want to make sure what exactly I want to respond. I love comments, even if I mean, as long as they're not trolling just to be a nasty person. But hey, I'm loving that they're saying what they think. That's the whole point of this. But at the same time, it's like, guys, how many times I gotta tell you? If you just watch the live, it's not the same as joining the live and having a conversation. So I hope everyone watches this video and here's my intro, or I'm going to start like plugging it in and hoping that everybody sees the comments, because that's what I want. I want to have the conversation. Because just because I say, okay, this guy in a nutshell, this is what I think about him, and I think he's got a lot to learn. Here, these guys, I guess they're fans of him, which is fine. But they called me a feminist? What? Let me just tell you, a feminist movement, the word, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It was made up to manipulate women. I'm not kidding. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole. But now, for the record, another thing I got to make it very clear. I'm not a feminist. I am a lover of humanity. That is who I am. Another comment that I got about it was, I can't believe it, because even like conservative women now, they're all fucking feminists. All women are feminists. Clearly, you're immature or, not very experienced. Again, which is what I was saying about Andrew Tate. He could talk all the shit he wants, but the way he's talking, it's just he doesn't know what he's doing yet. He hasn't got burned enough yet, or the ramifications of his ideology will show soon enough. Because in a real functional relationship, there must be 100% freedom, truth, and love. And from the moment he says that a woman's my property, I don't care how. That's the other thing they were saying in the comments. People are not listening to the whole thing. No, I heard him loud and clear. I dissected it. I rewound it for the record 50 times. Sometimes it's just that simple. If you don't mean what you're saying, choose your words. How many times do I say that, guys? How many times? Constantly. That's why I'm doing my live streams. I'm tired of seeing everybody's opinion. That's great. But it's all talk and it's all words, and everyone's using the words either to be sensational or to be argumentative or to sound cool, or let's see who's the who's the, the best spoken one. It's like, at the end of the day, how's that helping anybody? So I'm here to actually dissect people's words. Don't say that women are your property if that's not what you mean. Get it? Don't say it in that way. That's it. How about that? So just like everyone, he's learning, hopefully, and he has room for improvement to use his words correctly. But that usually comes with wisdom, and wisdom usually comes with age. Sorry to break it to you, honeys. I mean, we do get better with age most of the time, or we're supposed to, right? Unless you're stuck and you don't want to grow. It's like fine wine. It gets better with time. You feel me? But that doesn't mean you got to turn into like a old, you know, you guys know I'm always saying shit wrong. Talk about words. But this is a language barrier, okay? Um, Geezer, crusty old man. What's all the words, cute words for aging people? Okay. I really wasn't going to start off with that. I will do Tom, but I got to do it the way you guys are used to. I'm going to do it in my studio. I'm going to do it next week. Not sure if I'm going to do Monday or Tuesday. I got to look at my schedule and I'll let you know. I'll definitely post it and everything. Make sure if you haven't hit the like button, if you like this content, if I made you smile, if you enjoyed having a little coffee with me out here, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you already have, make sure to click the notification bell and click all or you're going to miss me. So yeah, we need everybody to get here on the live. And of course, I'm going to look at your chats in just a second. But I want to just explain the whole Tom McDonald thing. I'm super excited, but I really don't want to, you know me, I don't like to cheapen it in any way. So I'm doing it next week for sure. So get ready. And of course, there's a lot to talk about. How many of you have heard the Pelosi tapes? Did anybody hear about the Pelosi tapes and what she said on January 6th? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not already say that? But no, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Sometimes you can just be psychic. Can anybody, we have enough technology to prove that telepathy exists. But I can go on and on with all the stories. AOC getting hackled. Did you guys see that one? That was a highlight of my day yesterday. Not because I want anybody to get hackled, but the fact that I was so proud of the young crew of people, the young kids saying, or, young adults saying, hey, like, I believed in you. Oh, and you lied. And I'm like, yes. And I'm like, yes. Did you guys just hear that? That was weird. It's always peaceful and quiet here. Maybe it's my mouth. Uh-oh. Look what I got. Look what I got. The Financial Times. And I go, I'm tired. I know I never want to talk about war because I'm all about positivity and cheering you up and holding the fort, you and me all together. Don't let these bastards get us down because that's what they're doing because miserable people, that's their job in life. Okay? So I'm not letting them take me down. That's why I'm showing up. That's why you show up, or at least one of the reasons. And again, and I'm sure for Tom as well. But honest to God, the news, just like they did the George Floyd 24/7, everywhere you looked, replay over and over and over, talking about beating a dead horse. Why not this? Why not this? Is it not the most important thing in the world? World War III, nuclear? How are we not talking about nothing but this? Where's our leaders? Elon Musk, not that he's an elected politician, but he has influence, doesn't he? Isn't he in charge of the Starlink? Helping Ukraine / the whole NATO thing? Look at this. NATO scrambles to meet Ukraine's demand for missile defense system. Russia keeps saying, don't join NATO. They're insane. Why are we letting 4 psychopaths decide our future? It makes no sense. I'm telling you. So I'm going back home this weekend, and I'm actually going to put a whole thing together, and I'm going to be somebody's nightmare in the White House because I'm going to call my congressman. Yeah. And I encourage you to do the same thing because how can we be so what? Selfish, ignorant, obtuse? I'm just saying, like, I don't feel good about this. And if I'm supposed to, I pay taxes, I'm registered to vote, all this is supposedly matters. Where does it matter now? Where is my voice right now? I mean, I was already knee deep with the child trafficking, big time, and nobody wants to talk about it. My friends, they're like, "Oh, I know, it's just horrible." No, well, I don't want to talk about Johnny Depp trial and this bullshit. Fuck them. This is what matters. Wake up, people. Okay. I'm going to the chat. Please, guys, let me know because I'm not going to do any screen sharing today. I want this to be my soul's in there, and I have all this. I got a ton of stuff to talk about in this paper. I love this paper. I'm a guest at my best friend's house, and he's an amazing host, and so I guess he's got a subscription to this, and this is amazing. But I mean, it's a lot of the same thing. Putin retaliates for crime bridge explosion with Ukraine-wide attack. You know, journalism. They're not telling us the whole truth. Because if they did, we would not be sitting on our ass. I mean, if enough people got together to do J6, what about this? Anyway, I'm going to welcome my friend. He's going to join us here in a second. I'm going to introduce you to him. But chat. Sorry. I miss you guys. I love you. Let's see. Hey, serrated chimera. Can I say it like that? Chimera or chimera? Serrated chimera. Hey, AC Nelson. Hello to all the Perez Patriots! Exclamation. What's up? Hope everyone is well today. Yes, thank you, AC Nelson. Oh, wait. Wait. So it's serrated chimera. Let me know. I should say it. You're not a feminist, though. What do you mean? Wait, did I miss something? Hold on, chimera. Serrated chimera. I sounded like a fruitcake, though. What do you mean? Can you please elaborate? I really want to know. Um, Chucky, welcome, Chucky. And again, welcome, Serrated. Chucky, I identified as Pine Tree. oh, oh my God. AC Nelson. What's this? AC Nelson, you are far from a feminist. To say that women are property implies that someone believes in slavery. Thank you. Just saying. ... Thank you. I mean, seriously. I'm just saying, you call a spade a spade. Call me out, no problem. But come on now. And I want to like comment to that comment to say, hey, look at this other video I did of him because I kept saying it that I support him and I don't think he should be censored at all. And this is bullshit. And it's a witch hunt to say the least. I mean, it's pathetic that a bunch of women got him canceled. I mean, I could say that all day long, but I still think he's a numbnuts. I'm serious. I don't care. I don't care. A real woman would not be with that man. I said it and I'll say it over and over again. She's a fucking moron. I'm all about letting a man taking care of me. Absolutely. And I'll kiss his ass. I'll suck it. I'll do whatever I got to do because he's making me happy. That's why I'm doing it, because I love him. I'm giving him love. Love is nurturing, forever giving, unconditional. Hello? You don't have to tell me I'm your property. What you want is for me to be in love with you, and then I will fight to death for you. You get it? Because you know what, little asswipe? You could have a car accident or something, okay? Lose your limbs, just saying, or whatever happens, and you could end up in a wheelchair. You better wish you have a woman like me, taking care of you, loving you, doting over you, and still probably having sex with you no matter what. You get that? Take that to Andrew Tate. I'm gonna call him, guys. I need to make it. I really need to have an interview with him because I would actually like this guy. I'm into astrology. He's a Sagittarius, and he's got some Scorpion, which is why he talks the way he talks. I'm sure he's a good guy, but I still think, yeah, you're talking you're an ignorant person if you say that, unless you're pretty negative. One or the other, bro. One or the other. You either don't know what you're saying and you really are ignorant to know what that really means and implies and where that will take you in the future, or you're loving it, bro. Your ego is getting your balls all, I got power, which makes you a pussy. Okay, that's it. Again, I'm always giving you guys like a nutshell. But in order to really understand me, you'd have to get more in the conversation. Welcome, Chucky. I don't know if I already said that. Welcome, everyone, by the way. MM in the house. How you doing? Hello, Olga in chat. Just watched Tom's latest video. Wow, all capital letters. Awesome stuff. I know. I didn't watch it. You know me. I will not cheapen it. I will not pass. Not even a peek. I kind of saw the thumbnail today and I looked away. I don't know if you already heard, MM, that I'm going to be doing it either next Monday or Tuesday for sure. Noon Eastern Standard Time, like my usual, because I want to be in that studio environment. Because I don't want any distractions. It's too beautiful here. It's too beautiful here. Anyway, so without further ado, Michael, would you like to join us? This way or that way? I forget. No. Go ahead, sit down. Welcome, Michael. Good morning. So he can't hear you guys, but neither can I. But they can hear you through my microphone, I believe. Say hi.
Hi, guys.
Good morning. All right, let me continue reading your chats. Let's see. Chucky, we good. I think that Olga needs to change up her stream times. She is up against Dr. Steve and Russell Brand right now. No shit. You're right. Well, Chucky, I have been playing around with the times. I think on Tuesday I did a 5:30, and it was the least amount of people on the live and the least amount of chats. So I was like, okay, I'm going back to the noon Eastern Standard Time. But you're right. I did know that. You're right. You're right. Because Russell Brand went to Rumble, and he's doing lives in Rumble instead of YouTube because they were censoring him. You kidding me? You fucking kidding me? That's how evil these people are. Anyway, whatever. um, but Chucky, give me some suggestions. Whether you put it in the live chat or the comments below this video later on, I'll read it. And yeah, because I'm not sure. It just seems like this time has been working for me. But you're right, this competition, which also happened the last time the last song that Tom McDonald dropped, I did it right when he dropped it. And I actually waited 30 minutes to let people watch it, and I got the least amount of views on that video. It was excellent, the Riot one. And I thought, and everyone's been telling me, like, yeah, there's too much competition because the one you guys mostly found me through was the previous one called Names. And that's because I did it about 4 or 5 days later. So I think a lot's involved. There's too many distractions, too many people doing the same thing. So thank you, Chucky. Hey, let me see. Oh, really? Sarita Shimera says, I think you're the only channel I seem to get notifications for. Well, you are one lucky girl or boy. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, because I'm telling you, I even subscribed from my other channel to this to make sure that notifications are working. Dude, I'm getting the notification for my live stream the next day. What's the point, right? On clicking all notifications if you're not going to know when the next live is, which is why I've been trying to figure out what's the best time to stay consistent. But like you said, there's competition. But then again, they do have a lot more subscribers, so I don't know. What are you thinking? Give me more details. Let's see, Chucky again. Olga, you need to do some Chris Webby reaction as well. Just saying. I don't know who he is. Okay. I've been doing reactions. Like I started with Tom, but it wasn't. My audience knows already that I never planned it. The title just was names because I talk about words and using your words right. And of course, I already knew the artist, but that wasn't. And then everyone reacted, and they just loved my reaction. But I was just being me. Ah, thank you, Michael. But and so then they started saying, "Hey, you should watch this other artist called Samson." I mean, they have introduced me, the audience, to a world I never knew, except for Tom.
Oh, it's awesome.
And no, I didn't even know people do this for a living. Like all they do is reaction videos.
Oh,
Like I personally don't want to do that.
yeah.
So I
Yeah,
want,
just keep it spiced up.
yeah, yeah, no, I want to talk about shit like this. Okay, real things. We should have some fun to keep our spirits up. But like, we gotta, what the fuck? Like, we can't let other people destroy our world.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck? Who are they? They shit just like we do. Anyway, okay. What else? Let's see. I know because they talk to each other. Did you notice on the chat? Oh, you can chat too, by the way. Um. Oh, look at this one. Yes. Sarita Chimia says we shouldn't be playing with the other country with the only other country with nukes. You know what? I wish I could make. You know what? See if I make it bigger. I want to show chat. That's what I needed. No. See, because I can't really read them. You notice how tiny they look?
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't I notice that before? I'm showing chat. No, not working. I can't see the chat. All right, all right. Going back to the old mode. Isn't that weird?
That is weird. I wonder why it does that.
Now you can see like all the troubleshooting that it's like it's hard when I gotta go like this, you know. Um. All right, I guess I lost the conversation. Oh, ooh, yeah.
Oh, the oil.
Did you see
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
How about a discussion on Biden asking the Saudis to delay their oil reduction until after the midterms? I mean, really. But see how they don't care anymore. They're not even trying to hide at all.
Yeah.
They're like, there's nothing you peons can do. So fuck it. That's some sick shit. That's what I mean. And that's why they were trying to put everybody from J6. That there was old ladies in wheelchairs there. Like if it was dangerous, this shit wouldn't have been happening. But again, I remember my friends like, Olga, it was an insurrection. I'm like, look up the word insurrection. They did, right? And they go, it is. That's the definition of insurrection. I'm like, you have fucking been brainwashed.
Yeah.
If you read the definition of insurrection, that is not it.
Yeah.
People were partying with flags, having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what I'm saying. So what do you want me to say about that? That that's the first thing that came to my mind. Like he's not even trying. What do you think, Mike?
I yeah. I don't. It's a tough one. That's all I can say. I mean, like
Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
I mean, we just need to get away from oil. We need to
100%.
have more resources going toward renewable energy. Like that's where all this bullshit. That's where all this stuff comes from.
But they could have done it from the 70s. That's the point.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's too easy to like build windmills. Which, by the way, I translated for a company that build windmills,
Yeah.
and they pollute a lot. The paint and shit. It's
Mhm.
all these chemicals. They don't talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
But also when if they freeze up, shit happens to them.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that we cannot sustain just by changing it. But they could have since 30 years ago. But
Yeah.
now they want to just flip the switch. You
Well,
can't just
here
flip the switch.
here in Palm Springs.
But this is Palm Springs. You'd go like to Texas,
Well, yeah,
colder
totally. Yeah.
areas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spain goes through the same thing.
Yeah.
It's still better than not. And solar and everything. I totally agree. Dude, you know me. I'm all about we shouldn't be building cars. We shouldn't be building anything that is not biodegradable, that is not in harmony with the. But we all do. Jet skis. I don't care if the jet ski's electric, bitch. Oh, you don't think electric cars are dirty?
Oh, we gotta.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm all about no more creating things that are not good or not edible. You know what I mean? Like, because everything else in nature feeds itself.
Mhm.
That I just saw the fucking Lion King in my head. What is it? It's the circle of life. What do you guys think? So you don't really have any. You don't want to say anything, or you just don't know what to say about the whole him asking them to hold off on the oil.
It's a complicated issue, right? I mean, because there, there's, yeah, that's all I can say. It's a complicated issue. Like I don't know. Like I don't stand in one place on it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because there are reasons that he did that, but are they good reasons? Like, it's part of an entire failed system. That's the problem.
Yeah. Exactly. That's
You
what
know,
I'm.
so it's like,
Exactly.
I mean, are you gonna blame are you gonna blame the messenger?
No, no, no.
Or are you
The
gonna
system needs to
blame
be
the
torn
system?
down.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, Jan 6, for me, that's what it really said. It's not just for me. Everybody fucking agrees. Right, guys? Like, the swamp, it's corrupt. I mean, you can't get in like sand the swamp, like a real swamp, like never ending story swamp. Remember the
Yeah,
nothing? You can't get in there like AOC and not come out the way she did, which is full of shit, lying. She's got the little privileges. She's got the little patient. It's like you get corrupt the moment you go in.
yeah,
You go in like a virgin, you come out like a whore. No, no, seriously, they literally sell their soul for that.
yeah.
So the whole system needs to
Needs
be
to be
eradicated.
ripped down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I've been
for
saying this
real.
since the 90s when I got older and started understanding more how Congress works and
Hmm.
stuff. I was like, oh, this is fucked.
Yeah,
But that's after also reading Plato. I think you and I talked about
yeah.
that with the Plato. No, all governments are corrupt.
Oh
All
yeah, yeah.
politicians are corrupt, but
By their nature.
by their nature. But the people should be more involved and not the salaries. Like change it. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
problem. Yeah. Religion is the opiate of the masses, give
Yes.
them their little toys, give them their Netflix, and they won't pay attention as much.
You hear that? Let me know, guys, in the chat if you can hear Mike, because this guy's deep. He's fun and sweet. You can see in his face, but super, super intellectual. Aquarius moon. Does that mean anything to anybody out there? Do you know what I'm talking about? Let's see. Let's see. They bury them in a field. What? She goes, Serena Shimera. I've been saying kick them all out and get new people in.
Who that?
Anybody with a brain cell or
Yeah.
two that go, you know what I mean? Oh, you guys are the best. Really, I'm so grateful. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for talking to me. I come for you every time. Much love, guys. Thank you. And if you haven't hit the like button, don't forget to hit the like button. That's the only way people are going to find me. And we need more people in this conversation, guys. And hopefully, we'll get people that need some insight. Like maybe they don't agree with us, and we can lovingly say, hey, think about this. You know what I mean? Because in the other chats, people beat each other up. It's like,
Yeah.
if I'm the person doing the live stream, ain't no beating anybody up in my chat.
Yeah. I've noticed the
Uh-uh.
comments are like it's conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you agree. Maybe you have a lot to say about it. And maybe you don't. And maybe you can just go, hey, let's see how other people think.
Yeah.
You know? And don't be afraid to say what you really think, guys. As long as you're not going to be mean or rude, because then I'll block you. Oh, shit. Um, Batteries don't create energy, they store it. Just FY. Okay, let me tell you about AC
Yeah.
Nelson.
I know. He's always the one that's like,
Yo!
like just so y'all know.
This guy's brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Again,
love AC.
he's a musician as well.
Oh yeah.
This guy's got, I forgot if he's CIA background. No, this guy, military, I mean, all kind that I remember. Very special person. Well, he sent me a link to his music video a couple months ago. I loved it, but it's cool to see people that you don't see in the live
Yeah.
chat, and then they're like, sometimes I get scared. Like, what if it's a freak, like a scary motherfucker?
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna play for you later
Okay.
because now that you've met AC Nelson,
Great.
you
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to this.
The song, guys, if you don't know AC, sorry, I'm not plugging you on purpose, but I'm sure people are like, what's the song she's talking about? Maybe they want to know. So if you want to know, it's called Lonely Girl. Correct me if I'm wrong, AC Nelson. Really pretty. So this guy's got heart.
Yeah.
Of course. You're smart. You gotta have heart if you're
Yeah.
smart. Fuck. Okay, Linas, welcome. Great to William, what's up? I know what you're saying. Aquarius mood. Oh my god. I knew it. I wouldn't have said it if I didn't have a feeling like somebody in the crowd. Yes, baby. Oh my god. How are you guys doing? How's the weather where you're at? How are you doing today, guys? How are you feeling today? Did this up at all or put a smile. Tell me. Let me know. Or maybe it's annoying. Maybe today you're annoyed by me. No problem. It's okay. I annoy myself. And that's the thing. Like, we should be fun about, when we annoy each other. Like, when people roll their eyes at me or something, like, they tell me, oh, so annoying. It's like, did you have to say it that way? What a nasty bitch. Hey, MM. What she say? Guys, you know how I typically share your chat, but this setup that I have right now, I can't figure out how to make the text look bigger. And I'm like this, like, so, but if I keep it this way where I don't share your chat, your comments, I could see it much easier. So just so you know, because I like to show their comments,
Oh yeah, yeah.
because it's like making sure that we're all,
Connected.
yeah, yeah. Oh, because also with all the emojis, I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah. It's
awesome for
fun.
the whole
Yeah.
everyone to. Anyway, um, because a lot of times when people watch the replay, they won't watch the live chat replay. So that if I don't put it on the
Oh.
screen, yeah.
Oh, got it.
Again, I just want to give everybody credit, man, because it's you guys are everything. Okay, the whole world went to shit since the stolen election. She's like, I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, I should have never said that out loud because they've already censored me for saying that.
Stolen election?
Yeah, don't even say that. I'm not even supposed to say the E word on YouTube.
Seriously?
They've taken videos down. I've
Oh
argued
my
them
god.
because they said, no, you are claiming that it was a
Yeah.
STOELE. And I'm like, no, I talked about how that was talked about.
Right.
Put my
That's
shit back
incorrect.
up. And they
Yeah.
did. But do you see, guys? But MM, you keep typing what you're typing. 100%. I gotta remember to not read it. Or like, or you guys know how I like to like make up a new word, like fettuccine for Fauci, ouchie bullshit. Plan, and I pause, demic, not the pen. No, I'm not giving it credit. I'm not. I'm not. From the moment that thing became public, right, that from out of China, the moment we all heard it in March of 2020, I said, and guys, I'm telling you, astrology, I knew it was coming, and most astrologers worth their weight would have told you. They weren't gonna. It's gonna be a crazy year, but it's gonna be a good year. Bullshit. We know. We knew that life was gonna stop, like the whole um, Mayans in 2012. It really, when you look at it in our astrology with our it's 20. It was 2020. It was the same thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes it doesn't mean that the energy wasn't already started in 2012. You get it?
Yeah.
Some things don't happen like that.
Right.
That
Right.
gets
Yeah. I see
momentum.
what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah.
So so I said if this was what they call it, the plan dem ick, we'd all be dead. We'd all be dropping like flies. I'm not kidding you. Think about the plague.
Yeah.
That's a pandemic. See, I don't know how to say that word. That's the death grim reaper shit. The way they were putting it off, yeah, that's what they were trying to make us all believe. I'm not saying people didn't die and get hurt by it and all that, but not where you stop humanity. Ugh, why would we trust these four idiots? No, seriously,
Yeah.
we already know the leaders are idiots.
Mhm.
They're not the smartest people on earth. No, really, they're not. Can you imagine Einstein? Of course, Einstein wouldn't become a president. He's too
No, of
smart.
course not. Yeah.
I mean,
Idiot doesn't exist.
yeah. She said, um, didn't think it would stand this long. Yeah, I agree with you. Waiting patiently for the midterms in 2024, hoping things turn around for the better than prayer hands. You see, that's the other thing I love. That it's not about the side. It's you know we don't want the because a lot of times people say, oh, MAGA and all the
Yeah. Yeah.
bullshit. It's like, and everyone, at least in my chats, like, who doesn't want to make their country better?
Right. Yeah.
Make America great again, especially America. I mean, it's this most special place in our life
Mhm.
in the last, I don't know, few thousand years.
Yeah.
That we've never achieved this kind of success. And I mean, it's horrible the way, the conquistadors and stuff came over and
Right.
raped
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
pillaged. But after that, 1776, amazing.
Yeah.
In Spain, we used to talk about politics all the time. People didn't argue over there. Okay, maybe nowadays they do.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it was very much like everyone was saying, we need to have in Spain, we need to have more of a constitution. Now, actually, they said that they copied the American Constitution, but not completely because the social system was already in
In
place.
place. Yeah. Yeah. They couldn't get rid of that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But let's see. You have 110% viewer to like ratio or ration. Even salty crackers lucky to get only a 20% like versus viewer ratio.
Wow.
Chucky, man, how are you figuring this out? How do you know? Thank you so much. Dropping some knowledge. You hear what he just said? Chucky, that means you appreciate me, you support me, you feel me, and I'm feeling you for sure. Um, Thank you for saying that. Well, I'm telling you, ever since they took down 2 videos, brought one back, 2 of them they won't bring back. The other 2 that took down, they finally brought back. But I think from the moment I'm using these keywords, especially like the pamphlet one, the
Yeah.
ELE, elec, um, they're literally like, okay, she's on the terrorist list. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
They've put me on the terrorist list. White supremacists. Also because I said white lives matter.
Yeah.
Because Kanye, remember the whole Kanye? Do you see
Yeah.
the Kanye and Candace?
Yeah. You should have you should use a different word for the ELECTIO instead.
Yeah, I need to find
Like
one.
pink banana.
Pink banana, but who's gonna know about the pink banana?
Well, I mean, everybody here knows that it's the
On today's
ELE.
chat. Guys, give me some good incognito words for the ELE pamphlet VOTE thing. Um, wow, time is flying, but at the same time, it's going kind of slower. I would have thought that maybe it's already
It's
been in.
called desert time.
Yo,
It's desert time.
this desert here. I drink a ton of water. Hummingbird. By the way, this hummingbird dances for me and for him. Comes out going like this, right? 8 o'clock in the morning. And I just stand there like a 2-year-old. I'm like, oh my God. Guys, I don't know if to show it because he moves so fast. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. I'm going to try to see if I get a video of this guy. Look, he does the exact same thing every day.
Yeah, showing us his stuff.
I just want to eat him up. Look. Okay, guys. Yeah, I do get easily distracted. Okay. Oh, so let's see. Sarita Shimera. Laugh out loud. I tend to keep my opinions to myself, scare people with my thoughts. I know. Because they can't handle it. Hey, they got it. They gotta suck it up. Tough titties. Like, come on. Oh, um, Chucky, it has put a smile on your face, Olga. Yes, it does. And that is all it counts. Oh, come on, man, Chucky. I'm getting teary-eyed now. Oh. By the way, my sunglasses are prescription, which is why I'm still wearing them. It's not just because I'm outdoors. It's so I can read your text. um, let's see. Um, oh wow! Exclamation, AC Nelson. Thank you so much for all the kind words. No, seriously, I'm very grateful. Olga! Exclamation. I always enjoy our interactions. Exclamation. You and Michael just made my day. What's up? Woo woo. Emoji, sunny face with a smile and a big grin smile. Jim from Maryland. How are you? I read your text that I think you're working usually when I'm on the live, so it's super special that you make it because I hope I don't want you to get in trouble or anything. You know what I mean? Especially if you love your job and you need it. Um, I'm catching you live. It's really nice today. 68 degrees, really. It's kind of cold in my opinion. But are you literally in Maryland? Because I do believe, me in Philly, the weather is very similar, like almost identical. In fact, I was dating someone that lived in Maryland a few years ago, and um, he would come to visit in Philly, obviously, because we're dating, and and he would say, "Oh yeah, it's been raining here," and then usually it would rain 2 hours later to the T in Philly. It was usually in that order. It was rarely Philly to Maryland. I don't know if you knew that, but super cool. But okay, you might be one of those guys that can handle the cold. Yeah, but 60 is beautiful. That's true. 68. It's almost 70. That's that fall feeling. Oh, wow. Here I'm in the desert. I think it's already 90 over here. Why do you think I'm wearing this shirt? It's like basically all the air. Um, yeah, you know what I thought too? I thought you guys would be super disappointed clearly with the Tom dropping his song today, but also that you guys are so used to seeing me, in the studio. Um, And I go, I wonder what they're gonna see, what they think if they saw something more natural looking. Not that, by the way, guys, in my studio I use no filter whatsoever, and I'm not trying to look good or bad. I just want the light on me so that we can see my expressions clearly, and that's it. But what a difference that the sunlight makes on a person's face. So I'm wondering if you guys are like, oh my God, that's what she really looks like. Listen, my friends were telling me, because when I noticed that in the last video we did on Tuesday, um, they were like, it must have been the lighting because you don't look like that in real life. And I'm like, okay now. 'Cause I was like, do I really look like that in real life? Anyway, hey, Anthony, welcome, Anthony Brown. What good? Oh, God, capital letters. 2 hearts, baby, 2 hearts. And yo, is that a black heart on purpose? Let me know. I'm curious. Or did it come out that way? Because I noticed different computers. Ah, do you see that? Isn't that weird? Because the software I used, Michael just showed me that it's red in the chat. So heart, red, love, love. Okay. Because I didn't know, because I'm thinking, is it black because you're cool, or because, you know, or you're being badass? Yeah, whatever. You're into the Addams family. I don't know. Welcome, welcome. This has all been planned out except for Biden. He wasn't supposed to be in the office. Like, seriously, you know that. It's the truth. If they had a better candidate, it would have never been him, unless they just figured we don't need anybody to really be there. We really don't. We just need a body. And then everyone won't attack him because he's an elderly and he's got dementia. And I mean, it's brilliant. Anybody can steal shit. Anybody can fake shit. Everything we see in our world, we have no real proof that it's real, guys. I'm serious. Like, everything we see and read, I mean, I can pick apart everything I read and watch. We have the technology to make you believe whatever you want. I could sit here and make you believe I'm a person, whatever person I want you to make to see. But that's the other reason why a lot of people don't get me right, because I'm fucking real, okay? And real people don't look perfect all the time and talk all this shit. Oh, please. Oh. And again, you know who I know is not real? Those who think they have the authority. Like the mainstream media, Rachel Maddows, whatever they are. Again, I don't care left or right. You know me. I don't give a shit. They're all the same. They're all whores. They sold themselves, and they're all fake, 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 fake. And that's why I couldn't work when I was working at NBC. I was behind the scene, and I was the whole point that I was going to be in front of the camera. But what they were asking me to do, I couldn't do it. And I could act, like if you give me a role for, in a theater play or something like, or even like a movie, that's a whole different story. But when you come up with your name, how are you going to have you use your name, not your stage name, and then not call it acting when you're acting? I mean, they were, to me, they were soulless. They were so cold. They were so plastic, guys. I couldn't do it. That was years ago, by the way. Then I went to this other, I guess my calling was the coaching to help people, because I'm like, man, we are in a fucked up fake world. People are delusional, or they want to believe in the dream. I get it. I'm one of them. But, life beats you up. And if you really want to get through it, you have to be realistic and tough. And, it's not pretty. The process is not pretty. You got to go through it, whatever it is. There's no magic pill. And that's the thing, sugarcoating all this stuff, coddling hasn't helped us, made us worse, 100%. And then everybody believes in the lie. They watch everybody on Instagram. They're like, oh, they're happy. Look at them. I want to do that too. If you're taking photos on Instagram and you're on vacation or you're getting laid or something like that, you're not. You're not having fun. There's no way. Because when you're in the moment, it takes a lot to be like, wait, we should take a picture. Right? No. Yeah, it's 100%. Yeah. And now you just, so basically my point is that most people are actually showing the amount of lies. Do you know what I mean? So if before they were being fake, now they're literally telling you, yo, look at me, how fake I am. Not sexy, guys, not sexy. It's not. Anyway, let's see. Wait, am I behind? Serena Chimera. I'm in Vegas and it's already hot as Hades. Ooh, ooh. I like your choice of words. I'm in. I'm in. Ah, no. Serrated Chimera says I'm in Facebook jail from that. I guess, yeah, the pink banana. Guys, do you know what I mean when I say pink banana? Did you pick that one up? I'm still looking to see if somebody's got another word for that. Not because I will comply and bow down to the tyranny. It's the fact that I'm not going to stop saying what I want to say. And if I just got to change a little fucking word, let's all keep doing that. They're going to have to keep changing their words and changing their words. Let's see how long they do that shit. They're going down, guys, you know. I think it was Andrew Cooperson, somebody I saw also early this morning, and another MSN person, but Andrew Cooperson, I believe, is the highest paid of MSN. And he just said that nobody cares about them. And he's making like, well, I know Colbert makes like 12 million a year. I forget how much Andrew, but it's a lot. He's making, I don't know, 15, 20, 25 million something. I know it's high, guys, right? Did you know that about him? Who fucking needs all that money? And then you act like you're the authority of truth and yet you care. You should be at the fucking border with those millions. Go ahead, talk about the news over there, and then pan out. But see, because somebody up there wants these kids here because maybe there's a lot of fucked up psychopath pedos in the fucking world. Yep, we all know about the Catholic Church and the popes and the BS. Jesus, people. I mean, the fact that people don't want to believe that there's that many sick people. I actually did a special when I was we did a weekly investigative show in Philadelphia back in the day, and I particularly picked the pedo one, and we did a sting, and of course the neighborhood was outraged because it was the top richest neighborhood in the area, and like City Line Avenue, right side of Philadelphia. Yeah, I did, and it was amazing, and we had an amazing reaction. But the parents that lived in the neighborhood, they didn't like to be shown that you got shit like that happening next door. It was a house that was empty and being sold, and it was empty. So we rented it, and we did a sting, and we had and that's way before cell phones. We're talking like 2004 when I did this, and um, he's back. They oh what?
Look at her comment.
Oh wait, okay. Thank you. See, you see how it helps to have a buddy? Come on now, partner, baby. Thank you. Because he's noticing it's hard to kind of talk and read and to not miss anything. Where is it? This one? Rumble? Does it start with Rumble? Oh, that's Chucky.
No, it's further down.
Wait, Rumble is your friend. You're right, Chucky, and I am on Rumble. But no one's watching me on Rumble, dude. I'm lucky if I get 3 views. I guess I gotta pay for views. I never done that because I'm always so honest. But I think that's what they say with Rumble, or unless they kind of plug you in like Russell Brand, because they wanted to take him away from YouTube.
Yeah.
They did the same with Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. Um, do as Salty does. Start stream on YT to stir your audience, then switch over midstream to include. Oh, you're right. I knew that Salty was doing that. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think about what Chucky said, because I'm not trying to force people off. I just don't want YouTube to own us, right? ADHD is what it is. What? Who? See, I'm missing the conversation. Where's the one that you're talking about serrated? What's it start with?
I refuse to bow down.
Oh. Uh, it's very interesting what they have to say. Like,
Yeah, it's really interesting.
so good. Yeah, dude. Of course not. Everybody knows that, but they don't care. They just wanted their side to win. That's how well brainwashed everybody's been. Or groupthink. That's something you
The groupthink, yeah, the social media groupthink.
guys hear that? Telling you. And he's being quiet, okay? He can say a lot. He gets deep. Again with William and you, Aquarius moon. Okay, where is it? Okay, there we go. There we go. And see how I can't see it once I click on it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. On my computer, I'm fine,
Yeah.
but I know the laptop. It's a laptop, not yours.
Oh,
Just
you can see it now.
where? Ah, oh,
It's when you're hovering over it.
oh, good,
When
good.
it's going
Oh,
over
I
it.
just
Yeah.
discovered something new to help me fucking get your chats. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I refuse to. Okay, so good that Mike had to sit here and tell me you got to read this text. Serrated Chimera. I refuse to bow down. Period. I pissed off the fact checkers so bad they actually changed the definition of fetal heartbeat. Whoa!
Crazy.
Oh my god, my stomach got
Yeah.
fluttered. Oh my god.
Apparently his too.
Yes. Ooh, for Planned Parenthood. You and I were just talking about
Mhm.
this. We spent what 2 hours, maybe an hour last night.
Yeah.
Guys, we've been we've
Talking
been
about
we've
this.
been having a little too much fun, maybe
Yeah, just enough.
just enough. And yeah, we got into it last night, like all the details,
Mhm.
because we're both like your body, your choice. Like who
Right.
the fuck? Like nobody should be told what to do or not do. But then and we've just discovered that we both feel the same way about it,
Yeah.
and how you can't argue certain facts.
Yeah.
Um, it is what it is. But whoever does it, I pray. I wish them the best, because most of the times they don't do well. They
Yeah.
never get over it.
Yeah. No. No. It's
It's with you for life.
yeah. It's.
Um, I'll download Rumble if you leave, Sarita Shimera. Now that's some love, baby. I'm already there, but yeah, I don't do the lives there. You also at Rumble, you have to pay for the lives. Here, you don't have to pay for it, and I didn't want to pay for it if nobody watches me there. But guys, let me know in the comments if I get at least 10 of you to say I will definitely watch, the other half on Rumble. I'll do it. I just don't want to waste the time and money, honestly. And I don't want you guys to be like, "What happened? Where's she at?" um, because I also wanted to change the culture on YouTube. I wanted to literally have a space where, why do we all have to be left or right?
Right.
I'm not that, but yet they're still calling me out. Like I said, you're a
Same
feminist.
here.
I can't believe a conservative. Even the conservative women nowadays are feminists. Before they weren't.
Oh, I can't
No,
say
no, you can do all you want. Ah, they'll censor you if you use too much profanity or too much SCX or
that.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I think a little fuck here and a little bullshit
It's
here
fine.
is fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's like when you're like, boop, 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 boop,
Oh
like
yeah.
when you're
Like
dropping the bombs, right, guys?
right.
I don't know, because they change your rules every fucking day, which is the other thing. That's bullshit. They're making money off people working for free for them.
Right. Yeah.
Shut. And we're in America, where the First Amendment is free speech. I'm seeing that the sun's coming now from behind us. You guys see us fine? Or we? I mean, I think they see us better, right? Look at that little halo effect, baby.
Because we're angels.
That's right. Falling angel?
Oh, back in
Nah,
the day.
no, no, really.
Yeah, totally.
But
They're
we
more interesting.
they are more interesting. Yeah,
I mean,
but we don't
angels.
hurt kids.
No, 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 no.
Not that kind of fallen
Well, I also
angel.
don't sing in choir all day. Praises to some person.
Me either.
That's just not my thing.
But you're lovable. That's very angelic.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's the it's the truth. Do you think I'd be smiling like this if it wasn't? You can't fake this. Exactly, Olga. 30 minutes of filtered you, followed by 30 minutes of wild and crazy you. How'd you know I'm wild and crazy? Thank you so much, because seriously, what we call a heckler? We have a heckler. We have a heckler next door, apparently. Can you guys hear him? I get it. It's probably a nice way of saying you're being too loud,
I yeah.
or I want to be included. It's one or the other.
Or I'm retired and just effing bored.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. Let me see. I don't want to miss you. Linas Blinas. I had a debate with one sheep. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Um, I had a debate. Thank you, Michael, for joining us. Right, guys? Thank you, Michael. Because I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna finish your chats and I'm gonna wrap it up. And again, stay tuned. I'm definitely doing Tom McDonald's sheeple next Monday, Tuesday. I gotta look at the schedule, but I'm thinking Tuesday because it seems like I've been doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it seems like you guys let me know if it really matters the date and being consistent every Tuesday, Thursday. I'm rooting for that. Um, it's just that if I get booked with an appointment, a meeting, then if I can't switch it around, I don't want you guys. I don't want to do it and then not be able to because I'm consistent. Okay, I like doing consistent. Okay. Um, So I had a debate with a sheep. Emoji, by the way, love it, Linus. Today at work about COVID. No chance. At the end, he just called me a conspiracy theorist and went back eating grass. I mean, what the? I had a delayed reaction with that one and went back to eating grass. And what a nice way of saying, you idiot. Again, again, but you're right though. Like I can't blame them. That's what they've been told. Don't believe this. This is misinformation. And, and these people are conspiracy theorists. And if you know me, guys, if you've already seen some of my lives, it all started with the CIA, or was it the FBI? Now I'm going to get it twisted. I believe it was the CIA came up with that term with the whole JFK shoot. You know what I mean? I don't want to get too into it. But anyway, AC Nelson, Planned Parenthood is nothing but legalized murder of, in quote, less desirable people. Well, that's true of the Margaret Sanger. Exactly. I remember talking to Anthony Brown about that. It was started by Margaret Sanger. Absolutely. She wanted, yeah, to get rid of the blacks. Yes, that's a fact. But of course, these people like Anderson Cooper, why doesn't he say that? Again, doesn't fit the agenda. Again, but at this point, guys, if people don't do their search, if they don't get their facts together or question the facts, all of them, not what's convenient for them, if they don't go down that rabbit hole and follow it all to the end, if you're stupid, then I can't. I'm not going to die for you. I'm not. I will defend a helpless person. But someone who was like, no, no, let me drown. I'm fine because God's going to save me. You know that whole story. No problem. That's it. It's your choice. You're an adult. I'm not going to save you unless you want me to. And obviously, okay, I'm going down a whole another hole. Yeah, there's also BitChute. Chucky, I'm also on BitChute. I have the links in the description below for both Rumble and BitChute. Absolutely. And I haven't been able to keep up with all the platforms because I wish there was like an app that I could, there's really not, where you could just plug it into all of them. It's like I still have to take all the steps. And I thought maybe I'll do that later on once I build an audience um, and a community mostly. Oh, Lena says, by the way, you promised to do Samson a quick word. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. But I figured the setting that I'm in right now, when I do the reaction videos like that, I want to do it in studio. Um, ha ha ha, says Sarita Shamara, speech isn't free. You're right. We gotta work for it, keep it, fight for it. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Oh my God. Well, I gotta go because now the sun is literally hitting the screen. I can't see myself. I can't see. And it's up at the hour. Much love, guys. Much love. Many blessings. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon.